Good morning. I hope you're all doing really great, keeping safe and less tensed and more happier than previous week. I'm doing the same and today we have reached the third episode of Monday Mind season 3 and that's really great. 3 is to 3 is a great ratio and let's are you really excited to know the story of today? It's something I don't know if you would have heard of it earlier or you might not have, but this is something that really inspired me when I listened to this for the first time. So I thought this is something that I should be sharing it with you. So here is the story. Let's get started with it. A king was taking a stroll in his kingdom in an evening along with his minister, and while he was taking a stroll, he comes across a farmer's family who was full of love, who was full of affection. They were singing, they were dancing. It was a small family of husband, wife and a son, but they were so happy to be with each other and it was beaming in their face. They were glowing full of happiness and love. So the king was quite amazed to see this and he asks his minister that how is it possible, because I live in a palace, I almost have everything that I want, but still these people who are poor still look happier to me, and how is it possible? So the minister says, it's very simple, sir, that they do not belong to 99 club. So the king was quite amazed and he asked the minister, what is this 99 club? So the minister says, you give me 99 gold coins and I'll tell you what is it about. So the king goes back to his palace and he gives him 99 gold coins wrapped in a put it in a bag, and the minister says, I will not tell you the answer today, but I'll tell you the answer after 6 months. So the king says okay, and this minister goes to that farmer's family in the night and without going inside the house or without meeting the family, he just keeps the bag of 99 gold coins outside the farmer's home. And next morning when the farmer opens the door, he was amazed to see the bag. So he takes it inside and when he opens it, he becomes spellbound. He could see the glittering gold coins inside the bag and he was so thankful for the good fortune he had got. He starts emptying the bag and he starts counting the gold coins. It's just 99. He rethinks, 99? Let me recount it. So he starts recounting the gold coins. It's again 99. So he thinks to himself, who is this idiot who has just put 99 gold coins in it? If they're going to give me gold coins, they should have made it a round figure and gave 100 gold coins to me. And why 99? So he asks his wife that, can you please count the gold coins? She counts it and she also says it's 99. So the farmer decides that I have 99 gold coins, let me make it more, let me do 100 gold coins and let me put all my effort into making this 100 gold coin. And he becomes busy with actually working on to make it 100 gold coins, and it would take his life, it would take his months, years and the entire life to buy one gold coin. Meanwhile, his wife thinks, why is my husband acting like a stupid and he's not letting us take the gold coins? So when the farmer is away working, so she takes 2 gold coins from the bag and she takes it for shopping. So that evening when the farmer comes back home, he recounts the gold coins. Instead of 99, it has become 97. So now he is really furious because it takes one entire life for him to make one gold coin. Then just imagine to make 3 gold coins, right? Without knowing the incident, next day his son comes. He thinks, okay, we already have 97 gold coins, let me take 2 out of it, I want to buy some stuffs. He takes 2 gold coins out of it and he goes for shopping too. That evening when the farmer comes back, he loses his mind. It is taking his sweat and blood to make 1 gold coin and everybody is just spending it. And he really wants to make it a round figure of 100 gold coins. So from then, there is no happiness. There is no, there's a lot of fights. There's a lot of arguments that's going on at the home. And by then, the 6 months get over just like that. And the king is again taking a walk in the same lane in his kingdom and he comes across the same family. The one who was earlier beaming with happiness and love now has lost all the affection, all the love, all the happiness. They're not singing, they're not dancing, they're only arguing, they're only fighting. There is a dark environment that has been actually taken over their family, and he could see the fine lines that's coming on farmer's forehead, which is out of tension. So he asked the minister, what happened in the 6 months? The, whatever I had seen 6 months is not the same now. What happened? The minister says, now the family is officially become the member of 99 Club. So the king says, you have been talking about this 99 Club. What is this 99 Club? Minister says 99 Club is a group of people where they have 99 gold coins, yet they run behind the 100th gold coin and they do not enjoy those 99 gold coins. So basically here what he wants to say is that we have so many things in our life, we have it in our own hands, but still we do not enjoy it. We think that there are so many, we think about the things that we do not have and we run behind it to find the happiness. People, you know what, I think this is the time that we need to realize that happiness is not a destination, it's a journey, it's a state of being. So in the run of figuring out things that we do not have, it's important for us to enjoy what we have. It's a process, we need to enjoy every process even while figuring out the things that we do not have. So that's the only way that you can constantly be happy rather than be tensed all the time while finding your 100th gold coin. So this is one of the things that I learned from this story. And the other thing is that this farmer had 99 gold coins. Okay, so instead of working his ass out to make it 100, he could have used his brains in a right way. Be wise. When you're investing, when you're utilizing your money, there are ways to rotate it and you still could make 100 gold coins without just doing the hard work. So you need to be smart about it. So this is the other perspective that I thought of when I heard of this story. And the most important thing is that be happy with what you have. I mean, it's not necessary every time we make things complicated. It's not necessary that we have to make our lives so complicated. Even when you're being simple, you still can live your happy life. So figure out things and be happy. Okay, so I'll see you all next week. And I also wanted to tell you that leave a comment below about this story, if you had heard of this story earlier, and what is the new thing that you have learned from this story while you were listening to this. And please take care of yourself, and do not forget to like, share, subscribe and follow, and leave a comment below. Take care, have a great week, see you next week.